Oye, savoir, we love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
Yanavanaka, Fiji. In this bulletin, Health Ministry supports schools reopening. App will not invade privacy.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Jackie Spate.
The Ministry of Health says they are confident that Fiji is at a good position to open schools. It is continuously working with the Education Ministry to ensure schools are safe when it resumes next week. Ministry of Health Acting Permanent Secretary Dr. James Fong says a lot of work has been carried out with the Education Ministry in guiding them on how they can sort out things like hand sanitizers and behaviour pattern.
We are very cognizant of the fact that we need a lot more educated children coming out through the workforce to sustain many of the efforts that are required to raise our socioeconomic level and therefore better the health outcomes. So like I said, we've discussed this a lot, and I'm very confident that moving forward there'll be a lot more lessons to be learned, but I'm very confident that we are at a good place at this point in time to get our schools to open safely.
The coronavirus contact tracing app Care Fiji has no threat and does not pose an infringement to the privacy of users. The assurance has been made by the Director General for Digital Fiji, saying the app is for the sole purpose of protecting Fijians from any future threat of the pandemic. Apinesa Wangarandovu reports the app does not trace location, neither does it allow digital transfer of information when users are in close proximity.
The Care Fiji app acts as a modern enhancement to traditional methods for tracking the spread of the virus, and that alone.
If I have my phone, I've downloaded the app, I have my Bluetooth turned on. Acting Permanent Secretary Health also has his turned on. There is a digital handshake that occurs depending on how close you are to the person who has installed the app and have their Bluetooth turned on. So the actual my details do not get transferred.
Maravilala says users' phone contact is requested upon installing the app to make it convenient to contact them in the event they are exposed to the virus.
So in terms of personal information, the only personal information that is required is your mobile number. Now, the reason why that's required is so that you can activate your account on the Care Fiji app, and also in the event that you have cross paths with a COVID-19 patient, they will be able to, the Ministry of Health and Medical Services contact tracing team will be able to contact you at the earliest.
The government is urging Fijians to read the privacy policy once they register. The Care Fiji app is now available on Play Store. Apinesa Wangarandovu, FBC News.
Live and Learn Fiji has noted a 75% decrease in their community visitation program over the past 3 months. Country Manager Doris Susau says this is due to the coronavirus pandemic and the need to conform to the restrictions imposed by the government. Following the announcement made by the Prime Minister on Sunday, Live and Learn Fiji has promptly taken its cue in making up the time lost with community members.
We have tried to maintain some form of contact to ensure and reassure our communities that our programs will continue as soon as restrictions are eased. And we're thankful that the government of the day has actually provided that for us. And so now we are able to go out into communities as of this week, I think it is, and engage in training what is our core function.
In an effort to further enhance its relationship with the public, the Fiji Police Force is working on a customer service training package. Police Commissioner Brigadier General Sitiveni Gilio says the package will help officers as they work with communities on a daily basis, especially during the pandemic. Gilio says the pandemic has managed to bring the public and force together in the past few months.
We don't want to lose that. We want to bring it closer so that we can work together with the community. So we're looking at that package and we'll be launching it.
Gone are the days of waiting in long lines for food orders, as an online app now allows one to order food with the press of a button from the comfort of their home or office. Shazcom Technology has launched its Fiji Eats online food delivery platform that is available on Play Store and App Store. Shazcom Managing Director Shanil Chandra says since COVID-19 lockdown and implementation of social distancing measures earlier this year, a number of small and medium food vendors in Suva pivoted to focus more on food pickup and delivery. He adds that Fiji Eats aims to help the sales of local food businesses as well as provide extra income opportunities for local drivers and cyclists.
So it's a whole complex thing. The app is one part, then the driver is one part, the restaurant preparing the food is one part. So it's all technology collaborated, working together. It's very interesting, and we hope we are able to satisfy Fijians and give them the comfort.
And turning overseas, the COVID-19 situation is escalating again in the United States. The country is experiencing some of its highest numbers of cases in weeks, and more Sevens tournaments planned.
Bula FM number 2 NSR.
Bula FM number 2 NSR.
Today is an important day for athletes around the world, marked on the sports calendar as Olympic Day.
Fiji, we've always hosted the Olympic Day run. Obviously, we knew it wasn't going to be on the cards this year, but I'm really happy that the International Olympic Committee have taken the initiative to host a virtual, I guess you can say, a virtual Olympic Day or Olympic Day run.
The Fiji Rugby Union is encouraging relevant stakeholders to organise more Sevens tournaments. This is after the Prime Minister Vurenge Bainimarama announced that contact sports like rugby is allowed to be played. Fiji Rugby Union Chief Executive John O'Connor says one of their major concerns is the lack of game time for our Sevens players. He says since the green light has been given, more Sevens tournaments should be staged.
Another great thing about 50% of the crowd. Some of the Sevens tournaments like the Maris that are planning to have their tournaments this year they can organize, which will then help our Sevens boys prepare since there's no borders are still closed for the time being.
The Bar football side will have to play 4 matches in their first week of the Vodafone Premier League, set to resume next month. Bar plays Navua on July 11th, Suva July 12th, Lautoka July 15th and Nasinu on July 18th. Bar FC manager Arvind Singh is concerned about the updated fixtures for the Men in Black. Singh says they will need ample time to prepare, given that they've been away from training for some time.
We want more time for preparing for this national league because we're going to play back-to-back 2 or 3 games, so we have to be very well prepared before we taking the field.
Interim coach Todd Payton can't rule out the prospect that some Warriors players will quit the NRL season in anger after the sacking of Stephen Kearney. Kearney was sacked on Saturday, leaving the side in tatters. Taking a look at the weather map for today, cloudy periods with brief showers over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands, mainly fine weather elsewhere. Cool at night, moderate to fresh south to southeasterly winds and moderate to rough seas. And that is your FBC Morning News. Join us at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. Remember, in times of crisis, you need factual news that you can trust. Stop believing fake news about the COVID-19 on social media. Fight misinformation by getting only the facts about the coronavirus from verified news sources like FBC's TV, radio and digital media news. www.fbcnews.com.fj. Keeping Fijians connected with the truth.
Bula FM number 2 NSR.
Bula FM number 2 NSR.